Hi guys, Alex here, welcome back to another SSR analysis video, and today we are taking a look at the 5 Bardock cards currently in the game, and hopefully by the end of the video I'll be able to tell you guys which one is the best. So let's start off with the reward for the second world tournament over on JP. His leader skill increases the HP and attack of agility and STR types by 30%, his super attack causes extreme damage, his passive skill provides 2 key to agility and STR types, and if we have a look at his link skills, he has Saiyan warrior race, the Saiyan lineage, Team Bardock and Saiyan pride. So the Saiyan lineage and Team Bardock are the 2 key links that he has. They both provide him with 1 key, and because of this it would definitely be a lot harder to launch a super attack. But before I give my overall opinion on this card, let's take a look at his stats. He has 8,338 HP, 6,839 attack and 4,039 defense. So because of how outdated this card actually is, he lacks any of the newer key links such as prepared for battle. But in my opinion this card isn't actually too bad. It definitely has a place when you're supporting Broly teams for the world tournament. But not only that, if you put him in a mono AGL team, he is definitely going to shine because he is capable of providing those units with 2 key. So now let's move on to the very first Super Saiyan Bardock. His leader skill increases the attack of all types by 25%, his super attack causes extreme damage, his passive skill increases the attack of all allies by 15% when HP is 50% or above, and if we take a look at his link skills, he has Super Saiyan, Saiyan warrior race, family ties, Team Bardock and Saiyan pride. So his main key links are Team Bardock and family ties. He is missing Golden Warrior, which would have provided him with an additional 1 key, but if we have a look at his stats, he has 8,612 HP, 6,645 attack and 3,755 defense. So again, like the previous Bardock, because of how old this card actually is, he is missing certain links like prepared for battle. However, if you have a leader that provides 3 key to all types, I can definitely see this card having a spot on most teams because of the attack boost that this card provides. So now let's move on to the physical Bardock. His leader skill provides 2 key to all types, his super attack causes extreme damage to the opponent and seals super attacks, his passive skill also provides an additional 2 key when HP is 50% or above. And if we take a look at his links, he has Saiyan warrior race, Super Saiyan family ties, Team Bardock, Saiyan pride, prepared for battle and the first awaken. So Team Bardock, family ties and prepared for battle are his main key links. He does lack the golden warrior link, but he more than makes up for it with his incredible passive skill. And if we take a look at his stats, he has 9,107 HP, 7,354 attack and 4,420 defense. So overall this card is definitely incredible. Honestly, the only bad things that I have to say about this card is definitely the HP restriction on his passive, but that is definitely a small factor. And the other thing is that this card doesn't actually hit very hard. But apart from that, this card is very good. It's also capable of sealing super attacks, and it also provides an incredible key boost. So now let's move on to the INT Bardock, which was another world tournament reward. His leader skill provides 3 key when HP is 80% or below. His super attack causes extreme damage and seals super attacks. His passive skill gives him 3 key, and it also increases his attack by 4,000 when facing one opponent. And if we have a look at his links, he has Super Saiyan, Team Bardock, family ties, Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan pride and prepared for battle. So he actually has very similar key links to the previous Bardock. The only link that he's actually missing is the first awakened, and not to mention he also has a passive skill that provides him with 3 key when facing one enemy. So now if we take a look at his stats, he has 8,927 HP, 7,218 attack and 4,800 defense. So this Bardock is actually pretty similar to the previous one in some areas, but this card definitely does have its downside. The main one that I'm going to point out is definitely the HP restriction on his leader skill. His leader skill would be a lot better if it required you to stay above a certain percentage to get that key boost to all your allies. But the good thing about this card is that he can seal super attacks, and he is going to hit a lot harder than the previous Bardock thanks to his passive skill. So now let's move on to TEQ Super Saiyan Bardock. His leader skill increases the HP and defense of TEQ types by 60%. He causes supreme damage and seals super attacks. His passive skill changes STR key orbs to TEQ key orbs, and his attack increases by 20%. And if we have a look at his links, he has Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, prepared for battle, family ties, the first awaken and Saiyan pride. So he actually has some pretty good links. He has Golden Warrior, prepared for battle and family ties. And if we have a look at his stats, he has 8,325 HP, 7,873 attack and 4,283 defense. So overall this card is definitely very good. He is the first Bardock to have a supreme damage super attack multiplier, and not to mention he is also a great supporting unit for mono tech teams. And last but not least, he is also capable of sealing super attacks, and thanks to the 20% attack boost that he gets from his passive and the supreme damage multiplier, he is definitely going to deal a ton of damage. And at the same time, he's also supporting your other units thanks to his orb changing ability. So I had a very hard time deciding who's going to come in the number 5 spot, but in the end I have to give it to STR Bardock. It's not that he's a bad card, he provides a good attack boost, but in the current meta I definitely feel that the others are more useful. And that brings me to the number 4 spot where AGL Bardock places. The reason why he ranks higher than the STR type is definitely because of his passive skill. Because of this, he is great in mono AGL teams, and they both lack any good standout link skills. But as I said before, he provides an additional 2 key to AGL and STR types, which in my opinion makes him better than the STR type. In third place comes INT Bardock. He's a very good INT unit. He has good links, he has good passive skill, and his super attack is capable of sealing super attacks. However, the one thing that definitely does let this card down is the HP restriction on his leader skill. Now, if we move on to the 2 remaining units, it was definitely hard to decide which one was better than the other, but in the end, Physical Bardock comes in second and the TEQ Bardock comes in first. They are both definitely incredible units, but in the end, I definitely feel like the TEQ type is definitely better, just simply because of how much more damage he does than the physical type. The physical type does, however, have a better leader skill. However, the argument that I'm going to make is, if you put them both in the optimal team for their respective type, they both essentially serve the same purpose, as they are both providing key to all the units around them, and not to mention they are also sealing super attacks. But the one thing that the TEQ type has over the physical type is the ability to deal more damage, and in my opinion that is literally the only reason why the TEQ type is better than the physical type. But that is the video, guys. Leave your opinions down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more Dragon Ball content. Leave your suggestions down below for more SSR analysis videos. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.